Now Zach Wilson can't throw shit accurately. Receivers not getting open. Weekly awards don't nobody need to be up here. Zach Wilson got in the AFC Player of the Week. Fucking bullshit. I'm about to switch playbooks. This goddamn boy.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner, who's had quarterbacks' numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. It's the Jets and the Ravens, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
I'm going to start using Tyler Bates.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Like, that pass shouldn't even have been caught just now. That shit should have been picked. He was standing right there in front of him.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. First carry now for David Montgomery. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
You talk about this Jets defense.
This crew... real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The Ravens send their punter out now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
And the Jets will take over.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, Zach Wilson.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. It's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
On first down, right back to Hall. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
On first and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. He's still on his feet. Rashad Bateman.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Madden, what is that, bro? What is Sauce doing? The nigga's not even right there no more.
Rashad Bateman.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need... the defensive side of the ball
right?
to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
On first down, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
The Jets at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver.
But it'll be 2nd down.
You look at this Baltimore defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Eluding the pressure right.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Give to Hall running right.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Wilson. The quick slant caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Beatty, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
One play has him up. Already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
Thank you, defense. This is what we've been missing the last few weeks.
Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Why is that poor accuracy? Madden, give me an explanation.
And the Ravens will take. At their own 12.
That was a bad throw, but a shitty read as well.
At their own 12-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Hall want to give up the middle.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, Wilson. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here's Wilson to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
DK Metcalf.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And he's able to get it back here to the 40.
New quarterback in, we blitz.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
He finds Wilson, and he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They go play action with Wilson.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
To throw is Wilson. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. To throw again is Wilson. Touchdown!
Breece Hall
with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Jackson on 1st down.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Jackson from the shotgun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets will take over here.
This is all I be wanting.
Ain't something I can make right. Fucking up another day.
Ball's coming down.
Fucking up another
Play it.
night. Message red like a brake light.
Play it.
Sharp like a snake knife. Fishing for some answers in the ocean with a
43-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. Adafe Owe there on the tackle.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. That is incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Wilson on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
They'll give to Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. It's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Look. There's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
They'll set up to throw. And this one is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, middle. Hey, 13.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here are the Jets now to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Back to throw.
That completes it again to Metcalf. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
They're going to look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
A handoff for Hall.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go.
They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw there taken in by Smith.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Now that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. Here's a give to Hall. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Option play. Here's Hall.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And can they take advantage? Their defense got...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
How about this? He's to the 10.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
This crowd, boy, in a state of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away here. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At their own 21. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall, 79 yards. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
In motion left, Flowers.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep.
Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw there into the hands of Ross.
Pitch and catch there good for 13. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They're going for it with Dobbins.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw, got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Now Jackson.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson to throw.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
Jackson.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Throwing, Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
Way to finish the game, Johnson.
The Jets have just about sewn up this football game. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43.
I'm mad about that because I should have just fucking ran the ball. Get the game over with.
Game this late, they're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Jackson.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Throwing now is Jackson. Going up top.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.